Yu Suzuki is asking for way more money for Shenmue 3. Let me start this off by saying, I do understand that the very first Shenmue, that he did have roughly $70 million, and he used $47 million of that to pretty much create Shenmue 1. Okay, he used that. He used $47 million to make the very first Shenmue game, and also use the rest of that for marketing. The remaining $23 million went into, I would say, Shenmue 2. Or, you know, at least that's what these budget things, which I could find online, was about, is the fact that he spent upwards of $70 million, well, 47 in the first game, understandable. It was the very first game, and there were a lot of shit in that game, such as quick time events, that actually affect gaming today. Along with free roaming world and real time and all the rest of this other stuff. Even though I do like that game a lot, I will say that $23 million to create Shenmue 2, not bad. However, I look at this and I'm like, he had $6.3 million. The place, maybe even more, because some people, they actually added in way more money through PayPal. But I look at that and I'm like, you are still asking for way more money to do all the things in which that you can do. But I'm like, you are working with some of the more talented people out there, and we already know like what goes into a fucking Shenmue game. There's a whole bunch of lucky hit, whole bunch of walking around, whole bunch of quick time events, a really good ass story, and a whole bunch of ass beating. There's a fuck ton of ass beating, and also voice acting and so on and so forth. Even though Yu Suzuki, Ryo really didn't have, the best voice actor out there, it was still his own voice. It was still something that was about, or at least like you still sort of understood his voice and everything about that. But you look at all this and I'm like, dude, you were still asking for way more money. You don't need any more crowd-funded money. Why in the fuck are you with this company if you keep asking people for money? Listen, I've said this in about like the past 2 videos in which that I made about this. And the fact of the matter is, it's like, listen, if you have enough money to go ahead and pretty much or at least like, if you have $6.83 million without the company's help, what's the point of the company even being there? You could have made this shit on your own, as far as I know. But I look at it and I'm like, why does he need more money? Are they not providing the money? Is Sony not trying to help fund this game, or are they just funding marketing and then they're telling you to like get it like his production budget, like his own way, just by asking fans? And I get the feeling that this isn't like other Kickstarters. So pretty much even if you did pledge money, I don't feel like you will be getting a free copy. I get the feeling, especially since that they want this to be download only, I get the feeling that this is going to be one of those games in which that you still have to pay the $60 for. And I've been saying that a lot, but I get the feeling that that's what's going to happen. Even when this game comes out, sure, some people, they may get some free copies, here and there, but I get the feeling that this is going to just be, you would still have to pay for it. All in all, I do look at this whole thing and I say, wait, if all I can say is that at this point, I really hope that this game is as spectacular as what it was promised, because after all, it is an end man to a series in which I really do want to see the end to. However, its production does have me worried, and if this is successful, I really don't want this to be something else in which that I have to fucking worry about like a main game in which that I'm really, really, really looking forward to, being produced by a Kickstarter, and then them and then them constantly asking fans for money to the point where they actually pay it, and then they just say fuck it in the end. Or like that they give you something in which that you don't really even fucking recognize. Or they do that Randy Pitchford shit, and then they just pocket the money, and then like they just say fuck the fans, just give them anything. I really hope that they don't do that, because that would be the most fucked up shit ever. I really don't need this shit, man, to become something in which that I'm worried about, or at least something new to be worried about in the gaming industry, because that would really fucking suck, and that's something that I don't want. But until then, that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what you think about this down in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow Show. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please follow me up on Twitter and check out my fan page, or at least my Facebook fan page. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow Show. And yeah, when that shit comes out, I have an announcement for everybody. I'll see you next time. I'm out.